are in listen-only mode.
Well, good evening, everybody. What an exciting weekend we've had with Global Wealth Trade. We had an amazing Momentum Day boot camp yesterday, and tonight we have the most exciting call of the month. We have our awesome regional ambassador on the call with us. He's going to talk to us about all the different things that are going on with Global Wealth Trade, all the exciting things that are happening, all these new people that are joining, that are doing amazing things. We have tonight on this call luxury consultants logged in all over the world from 94 countries. We have teams gathered in homes all over to hear from the GWT Stars that we're recognizing tonight. How did they do it? What was their motivation? Well, I know that we are all ready to find out. We've got Lior Skaler from Toronto, Canada. He's one of Global Wealth Trade's top leaders, top earners, and trainers with the company. When he started years ago, now it's been 7 years for Lior this coming July that he started with GWT. When he first started, after earning over $15,000 in his first 3 months with the company, he walked away from his 70-hour per week job to build his GWT business full time. Lior opened the USA market from Canada and has a fast-growing team that he coaches and mentors of over 4,000 people in 72 countries around the world, including Canada, USA, Jamaica, Israel, Russia, Europe, Australia, Pakistan, and many, many more. Lior is a regional ambassador with Global Wealth Trade and an inspiration to us all. Lior is a GWT shareholder. He's on the Leadership Advisory Council and has also won numerous awards with the company, including the prestigious President's Cup Award. We are also extremely excited to congratulate and celebrate with him the upcoming birth of his very first child this October. He's an awesome guy. He's a friend. We all look up to him. He's super support, and he's got so much happening now, like I said, all over the globe with this huge team growing. And he's going to share with us tonight all the stars from the month of May. I think there's a couple of slides from people who have made some excellent achievements in June. So we're so excited to hear about what they've done and how they've done it. So I'm going to pass the call on to our amazing regional ambassador, Mr. Lior Skaler.
Well, you got me all pumped up, Angel. Thank you so much for that incredible introduction. Are you ready for all the excitement tonight?
I am so ready. This is so exciting. As an ambassador of the month, this is such a great opportunity for me to share with you this type of, learning experience. This is what it's all about, is seeing how people are achieving and growing with this amazing, amazing company.
It is amazing. It is amazing. And, we're going to recognize tonight all of the incredible people who have been rocking their business in the month of May from different parts of the world. I know we got people logged on from over 94 different countries today. So good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world. My name is Lior Skaler, Regional Ambassador with your favorite designer fashion house, Global Wealth Trade, creators of the brands Fairy Mosh, and Posh, the only incredible company in the world that allows us to get paid to wear designer fashion with many incredible products that are just expanding all over the world. And the people who are going to be recognized on this call got started in this business, and they've been sharing it with everybody all around the world, not only making a difference in people's lives and helping people to grow their businesses, but they've also been making a huge difference in their own life and their businesses and the people in their lives as well. I can't wait to hear from these stars. These stars are going to share with you, why they got started in this business. They're going to share with you how did they achieve some of these great things that they accomplished in the month of May, and they're going to share with you their targets. So as they are speaking, what you want to do is you want to listen to their energy, listen to their excitement. If you have a pen and a paper, you want to write down some things that they say, because that might help you to be on the same call, on the same webinar next month. We do this every month to recognize people, and we would love to have everybody around the world on this webinar. So the people who are on this webinar have either become a brand new diplomat, ambassador, or higher in the month of May. Either they launched 3 VDMs or more in the month of May, or they've sold at least $1,000 in retail or higher in the month of May as well. So these are the people who we're going to recognize, and I'm excited. I know you guys are excited. That's why you're on this webinar. So without any further ado, let's get right into it and speak to our first qualifier. Well, look who we have here. We have the leader of the, as I like to call it, the Australian explosion that's happening right now in the country of Australia. We've got this dynamic, incredible lady by the name of Stacey Renata, who lives in Perth, Australia, which is on the western part of Australia. She actually got started about 4 weeks ago in the beginning of May, and in 4 weeks she became an ambassador. So she became an ambassador challenge winner, which means she's qualified for up to 22,000 of cash and free products and rewards. And she launched 10 VDMs in the month of May, which is an incredible achievement. I mean, you know, you can imagine launching 10 VDMs in the month of May is an incredible achievement. She's got experience in this industry. She's come over from some other companies, and she's just been rocking and rolling this business. So without any further ado, I want to unmute this superstar because I know she's really excited to share her story with everybody. So Stacey, thank you so much for joining us on the webinar today, and congratulations to you.
Yay, thank you. Thank you so much, Lior. I'm excited about being here today. Yay.
Well, everybody's excited to hear a little bit about you. So, you know, we want to keep the sharing short because we do have a lot of people to recognize here. So, you know, really quickly share with everybody what's your motivation, what's had you get rocking in this business, and you know, to personally launch 10 VDMs. Not only that, but to become an ambassador, you need 3 diplomats as well. So you've helped 3 out of those 10 to become diplomats, which has created you an ambassador. So where does your motivation come from? What's your why?
Okay, so my motivation is my family. I'm a stay-at-home mum, so we've always had dreams of wanting to own our own house and everything, and to have time freedom, get a lot of time freedom back, and we weren't getting it in our current jobs. And as we have 2 young children, after reading Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, it really hit us at the age of 31. It hit us understanding that we weren't able to achieve any time freedom or financial freedom living the way that we were by having one source of income. So looking into network marketing about a year ago enabled me to grow my knowledge about what was actually out there, and in turn I was given this opportunity with GWT by Ronan Trifon about, I think it was the 29th of April, but I knew him for about 2 months prior, and hitting the, I'm getting lost, Lior. There's too many questions. Are you there?
You're doing awesome, Stacey. Yeah, keep going. You're doing awesome. So you heard about it from Ronan, and you got started, and you just started sharing with people, right?
Yeah, yeah, I did. I met Ronan because going back in March, in mid-March, I actually was trying to recruit him into isogenics, and as our friendship grew, he started. Oh, he was just an amazing friend and helping me, mentor me through isogenics, and unbeknown to me, I didn't know about this opportunity at all, and Tanya and Kat, my first diplomats, we're friends, and I wanted to introduce Ronan to them because I knew he had an opportunity. I just didn't know what it was because I hadn't seen it. But the night that I got on the three-way with Ronan and Tanya and Kat, that was the first night that I actually saw the links. And that was like about 6 weeks after I had met Ronan. So I was stuck with a dilemma. I was stuck with a massive dilemma because how was I going to tell my husband that I'm jumping ship from one network marketing company into another? But what attracted me was not the fact that I saw the expressions on Tanya's and Kat's face when they finished the links. Oh my God, they were smiling, they were crying, they were happy, they were angry, they just knew that this is the vehicle that they wanted to travel with. So I needed to look at these links, and as soon as I looked at it, it was pretty much game over for me. The compensation plan was unbelievable in comparison to what I've seen. And look, let's put it this way: I'm not a bling kind of girl. I'm a CrossFit girl, but I'm so impressed with my five support. You know, there's yourself, Lior, there's Ronan, there's Sherry, Renee. You know, I have so much love for you guys. It's helped me to be able to grow my business a lot quicker than I expected.
Well, you're definitely using us as much as you can, which is exactly what everybody should be doing, is using their My5 to create that support structure for themselves. So, you know, really quickly share with everybody, what's your target? What are you running for next?
I'm running for regional ambassador, 3rd of October this year. I'm steadily getting there through consistency, lack of sleep, but having the right balance in my household allows me to be able to work as hard as I can, because look, at the end of the day, we all have an end result or a goal or a target. My target, again, from the start of the conversation, was reason why I'm doing this is for my family, and if I can help all of my friends, all of my team, and everybody else around the world to achieve the same as myself, and help by inspiring and empowering and motivating and encouraging them, well then look, I'm all aboard this. So regional ambassador, and I encourage everybody else to set targets for each single milestone. You've got an amazing My5 support and team as well.
Well, we love you too, Stacey, and you know, I'm pretty sure you not only inspire your family, you've inspired everybody on this call. So thank you for much for being on the call with us and for sharing those fantastic words. And I'm sure we'll be seeing you on more and more of these calls every single month. So congratulations again.
Awesome. Thank you, Lior. Thanks, everybody.
All righty. So that was Stacey. Now, moving on, let's see who we have next. We have a new regional ambassador from Toronto, Canada. We have Cherry Young-Woo Lee. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that this lady has achieved this phenomenal achievement in as little of a time as 13 months. I know that she cannot be on the call, but I do know that we have our national ambassador, Renee Liao, on the webinar, who will be sharing a few words about Cherry. So I'm just going to unmute Renee over here, and he can share about her. So hi, Renee. Welcome to the call.
Hi, Lior. Thank you so much. And can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. I think you're calling in from Calgary, Alberta, is it?
Oh, I flew back in today, so back at home and stopped by my new house. But yeah, excited to be on this call tonight. Can't wait and see all the success happening right now.
Awesome. So share a little bit about Cherry and this incredible achievement of hers.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much, Lior, and a very good evening to everyone. What's amazing with this company is that, we have so many people who come in with zero experience in this industry, and Cherry is one of those examples. She came in here basically, wanted to buy products at the discount pricing. That's why she got started. After that, she kind of got to know about the business. It's her first ever business, again, indirect sales, and she's just done so well. She's responsible for, of course, opening up the Beijing market in China. Her team grew to over about 600 people since she got started last June. It's not even a year so far. So she's doing so well. I'm really excited to become a regional ambassador and join us on our 6-star luxury resort royal service with a butler vacation that we've all been on before, right, Lior? She can't wait for that. And she looks forward to, of course, growing the market more. She's been a vital help, again, in a lot of the China logistics as well, too, and trained with the team over there. So she's really pumped up. I can't wait. And her next goal, of course, is going to become the national ambassador and get that luxurious luxury car ride.
Well, thanks so much for sharing that with us, Renee, and congratulations again to you. Cherry, excited to be going on that 6-star luxury vacation retreat with you. It's going to be amazing. Moving on back to Australia. So we went from Australia to Canada. We're back to Australia. We have these superstars, Tanya Bristow and Katrina Naylor, who actually Stacy was speaking about on her chat with us, and she was talking about how excited they were when they first saw the opportunity, and I know they've been keeping me busy. They've been expanding their business all around the world, so I can't wait to hear a few words from them. So I'm going to unmute them here. Let's see. First of all, I'm going to get Katrina on the line. There we go. So Katrina, thank you so much for joining us.
It's Tanya, actually.
Okay.
What's the same line? Hey, Lior, how you doing?
Good, fantastic. Are you with Katrina as well?
Yeah. She's just ducked out for a second, so we got in the office together. So hello, everybody.
Hello to you too. So congratulations to you guys. You guys became Diplomat Challenge winners, so you became a diplomat in your first 30 days. But not only did you do that, you launched 12 VDMs in your first 30 days. That is phenomenal. That is incredible. So share with everybody, what was your motivation to do that?
Probably primarily, obviously it's always about family, but time, freedom, and let's face it, who doesn't want to get rich wearing amazing things? So for me, that was the main drive. Katrina's just joined us now, so say hi. Hey, y'all.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you. So Katrina's probably main drive was the back end stuff, because I got bamboozled with the visual, and Katrina was excited about the comp plan. So really, that was all that happened.
So you guys got started.
Yeah, we got started.
Yeah,
we haven't slept pretty much for 5 weeks in our excitement.
So you guys are practicing what we like to call excited and exhausted.
That's one way to put it.
Very cool. So you guys have some experience in other companies in this industry, and you guys came over here. You saw an opportunity that was going to give you the lifestyle that you've always wanted, and like you said, who doesn't want to get rich wearing beautiful designer stuff? So what have you been doing to build your business, and what's your next target?
We've just been building a platform. Well, really, we talk to everybody about it in every situation. So obviously you approach your family and friends first, because you want to work with them, obviously, and show them and have the support. And then you extend it out. So we're very big social networkers, physically and online. So we're just learning how to put a lot of those practices in place. Breathe it, talk it, wear it, work it, believe in it, and that's everything really, because when you're not afraid to talk about something and you love it so much, people see that love and the energy and they want to know more.
Well, that's a great tip that you just shared with everybody. Social media is where it's at. There's only 1 billion people on there, so you might as well use it to grow your business. So what's next for you guys? Where are you guys running to now?
We've set ourselves a target. We want to be ambassador by the 4th of July. We want to be ambassador before we get to Canada. So that's the big thing. And I think also because we've expanded globally already, so putting a bit of focus into getting, we've got someone signed up, which is my dad over in Jakarta in Indonesia. So looking at getting him to diplomat as ASAP. Just really focusing energy down the line in our team and getting people to diplomat as fast as possible.
Yeah, building deep and not wide. That's been our sort of motto, and leaving no one behind. It's been a big thing with Stacey and the team, that we build and don't leave anyone behind. And obviously meet people where they're at. Not everyone's going to get the drive and be okay with not sleeping for 5 weeks. So it's just about meeting people where they're at, and when they're ready, sometimes they go away and they come back, and then when they are ready to run, we're there to help them.
Great words of wisdom from you two. And did I hear you say that you're getting on a plane for 20, 30 something hours and you're going to be joining us in Toronto for the forensic event?
Yeah, we are. It's all confirmed. So we'll be there on the 9th of July, and can't wait to attend with Ramin and learn everything, or unlearn and relearn.
Unlearn and relearn. Well, you're going to be learning a ton of stuff when you're in Toronto. Thank you for making that trip all the way to Australia. I guess you just took away everybody else's excuses who can't make it. So, we're expecting a lot of people there, and I can't wait to meet you guys personally over in Toronto. So thank you for being on the call. Congratulations again, and I'm sure we'll be seeing more of you guys on these calls.
Thanks, Lior.
Thanks, Lior.
You're welcome. All righty, moving on. We're actually going to be staying in Australia, in the city of Perth, with Sherry Moko, who's a new Diplomat Challenge winner as well, became diplomat in her first 30 days and launched 9 VDMs in her first 30 days. Incredible stuff happening in Perth. Sherry, I've unmuted you. Welcome to the webinar and congratulations to you.
Thanks, Lior. Hi, guys.
Hello, hello. So share with everybody, what's been driving you to achieve the success that you've achieved, and, where are you taking your business?
So definitely family. My partner actually works away quite a lot throughout the year, so he does 4 weeks away at a construction site and only 1 week back at home. So yeah, that's definitely been my drive to, just to bring him home, because we've got a 11-month-old baby. So yeah, I definitely want to get him home more so he can spend time with our daughter and we can have more babies, obviously.
Very cool. Lucky him. He's going to be having you helping him to retire.
Yeah, he keeps hounding me about it. So.
Very cool, very cool. Well, I'm sure your family's excited to be spending more time together. That's awesome. So 9 VDMs launched. What's been your secret and where are you taking your business?
I think it's definitely been in the excitement of my face. I've been utilizing Skype like every single day, and I've never used it so much in my entire life, thanks to you guys. And just talking to everyone that I know, my friends and my family, obviously first, and the excitement that they just see in my eyes and my facial expressions, that's what's really bringing them forward first, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and then once they actually get the links, it's everything that we see is just totally mind-blowing. So again, I didn't sleep probably for my first 4 weeks either, so definitely excited and exhausted. And yeah, the target that I'm going for is definitely ambassador by mid-July.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, it sounds like you're using technology, excitement, and energy, and you're using the simple system that we have here in GWT to create those results. So I'm sure that continuing to use that will allow you to become an ambassador very, very soon, maybe before July. You never know.
Hopefully. I guess less sleep will do that.
Absolutely. So it definitely makes sense to, put in that 3 to 5 years of excitement and exhaustion so that you can spend the next 50 years having the life that you really want and, being able to do what you want with your family. So that's awesome. So thank you again for joining us on this call, and congratulations to you.
Thanks, Lior. Thanks, guys.
All righty, so we're going to still keep it in Perth, Australia. We've got Charlotte Bartlett here, who is also a new Diplomat Challenge winner, became a diplomat in her first 30 days, launched 5 VDMs in the month of May. I know that she's also been keeping me busy over there on the other side of the world, so let's unmute Charlotte. Welcome to the webinar, Charlotte, and congrats to you. All right, we might be having some technical difficulties on Charlotte's end. I've unmuted you, Charlotte. If you are muted on your end, if you could unmute yourself, that would be great. All righty. It seems like we're having some technical issues on Charlotte.
Hello, Lior. Can you hear us now?
Yes, it's just Tony.
Yeah, we're both here.
All right, great. Hi, Charlotte, and hi, Tony. Welcome to the webinar.
Hi. Thank you. Well, thank you.
Okay, great.
Can you hear us both now?
I can hear you both now. So congrats to
excellent.
you. Share with everybody. I know that the both of you have been a great team in building your business. So, share a little bit about, kind of what your motivation has been and what you've been doing to have the success that you've had.
Okay, well, our motivation or our why is we own 2 traditional businesses, 2 restaurants, which are very hard work, and we've been doing it for about 8 years now with not much return, and just basically we just feel like we've brought ourselves a job, well, 2 actually, 2 very big jobs. So our whole why is to get time freedom and financial freedom, as we have 2 older boys now, and hoping by that time grandchildren come along, we've got the time to be able to spend with them. So that's our biggest thing. And the way we've been doing it is by connecting, just talking to everyone, having no doubts or not stopping, just talking to everybody, and lack of sleep.
I see lack of sleep. I don't think anybody in Perth is sleeping at the moment. So.
I think that's one of the biggest secrets. One of the biggest secrets is the lack of sleep and just talking to anybody. That's for sure.
Well, I don't think anybody from around the world is going to be sleeping after hearing you guys, and everything that you guys are doing to have the success that you're having. So that's great. So, what's your target? Where are you guys running to next?
Oh, look, Lior, I guess we're targeting to obviously build a good, successful team. What we're actually finding about this business, which is good, is you can actually choose the people that you want to bring on board to help you build a great team. So, we've got some targets set that we'd like to achieve. Obviously, the first one is to get to the 10K club. That's where we'd like to get to. Get into that position and continue to build a good team. Like I said before, we're picky. Well, we're not. Are we picky? Yeah, we are picky. We are picky who we bring into this business. Because we want to make it a success. We've had 14 months in another MLM opportunity, where we were which wasn't right for us in the end. So this one we want to make sure it's right, we build it right, and we end up generating a very good team that's so everybody's successful as well.
That's fantastic. So is it safe to say you guys are going to be in the 10K club by the end of the year?
Sure is. That's our goal. And we're also going, or I am going to Toronto as well, so that was a big thing for us, just the big commitment to travel that far. But we see it's such an advantage to our business for me going over there, so there was no doubt whatsoever. We didn't question it at all. So I just suggest everybody who can get there to make sure that they get there.
Well, I agree with you. Forensic is a no-brainer if you want to have a guaranteed income of $100,000 per year in residual income in 12 to 18 months. That's exactly what you're going to learn there, and you've definitely made the right decision. So I can't wait to meet you guys in Toronto.
Excellent. We can't wait for it either.
Thanks, Lior.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, and congrats to you. And let's keep it moving on. We are going back to Toronto. We've got a little bit of a Canada-Australia thing going on here. We've got a new ambassador in Toronto by the name of Elaine Ying Zheng. My apologies if I didn't say that correctly. I think I did that. So congratulations to you for becoming our newest ambassador, and I believe we have Ivy Liu from Toronto to speak on Elaine's behalf. Ivy, are you with us?
Hi, Lior. Elaine's actually here with me at the training center in Toronto with the rest of the Chinese team. She is going to speak for herself, actually, and I'll translate.
Well, hello, Chinese team in Toronto. Thank you for joining us, all of you, in the same place. I can feel your energy. Elaine, thank you for joining us, and congrats to you on becoming an ambassador. So, share with everybody, what's been your motivation?
This is 为什么要做成为大使？因为他是你就讲中文的，是讲。Okay, she's stage fright and she couldn't speak. Elaine's actually, her focus is her family. She is a stay-at-home mom. She is also a nanny, a babysitter. So she was always afraid of being out there and making friends, but with this business, it's got her a bigger network of new friends and different more confidence actually to provide for her family, and she became an ambassador by helping people. She didn't even realize she was on track to become an ambassador until regional ambassador Sarah Huang messaged her and say, "Hey, Elaine, you made ambassador." So that's the beauty of the business. You're just helping others, and you get success as you go on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great, great. Sometimes you're so busy helping people, you don't even realize the success that you're having. So that's great. And so, what's your target for the future, Elaine? All right.
下一年的目标就 RA. She's looking to become an ambassador, a regional ambassador before the end of the year.
Good. I'm sure that's going to happen. I have no doubt. Congratulations to you again, and we're looking for more big things from you and the Chinese team. Let's hear some Chinese excitement. All right, good. Thanks, guys, for joining us. I think we can stay in the Chinese Training Center over there in Toronto. We've got a diplomat who launched 7 VDMs in the month of May, Mei Hong Zhang, otherwise known as Rita. So is Rita with us, or Ivy, will you be sharing a few words on her behalf?
I'm not sure who Rita is.
You're not sure who Rita is. Okay, great.
Hi, Lior. I'm going to unmute Rita.
Okay. All right, great. Go right ahead, Angel. Oh, good. Okay, we've got some excited people wherever they are. So, hi, Rita. Welcome. Hello, Rita. Can you hear me? Okay, if you can speak a little bit louder, Rita, that would be great.
Yeah, I'm an international student. My name is Rita, and I just graduated from the Broad University. I personally exposed 7 people's totals and 5 were diamond. I would like to thank the Chris and Tammy being a great help and work me through step by step. Keeping my figure by ending of these years and helping more and more teams members attracting financial freedom. Thank you.
Great. Well, congratulations to you, Rita, and I'm sure you're going to be an ambassador very soon, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. Looking forward to all your success. That's great. You've got a very supportive team over there. It sounds like everybody's excited for you. Obviously you've got great mentors with Chris and Tammy who are helping you along the way. So I'm sure we're going to be seeing you more and more and more on these webinars. So we're going to be again in Toronto, Canada. We've got Lisa Lee Pingju from Toronto, Canada, who's a new diplomat, and she launched 3 VDMs in the month of May. So congrats congratulations to you, Lisa. I believe we're going to unmute Ivy again to say a few words on your behalf.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi,
Ivy.
Lior. I have Lisa with me.
All right, great. Hello, Lisa. Congrats to you.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I joined GWT 2 months ago, so I very happy. So big family. So I thank you for Jason. Thank you for Iwa. Thank you for GWT. So they give me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. Congrats to you, Lisa. And what's your motivation for building your business, and what's your target date for becoming ambassador?
I think it's this year, so I want to go to RA. Wow. Yeah.
Great. Are you going to do that by the end of the year?
Yes.
Great. Well, we're looking forward to that, and we have no doubt that you are going to do that. So congratulations to you again, and looking forward to seeing you on the next one.
Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. All right, moving on. We've got from Israel. So we're going to be going from Toronto across the pond over to the Middle East. In Israel, we're going to make a stop, and we've got Revital Avshalom. I'm not sure if Revital is on the call, as it is the middle of the morning over there in Israel. So, I'll just say a few words about her. Revital and her husband Yehuda actually flew all the way from Israel to come and meet me in Italy to attend the boot camp trainings that I was doing in Italy a couple of weeks ago. And they're very excited for their business. They're expanding all around the world. They're also going to be coming with their family to the Forensic Networker event in Toronto in July. They've already booked their tickets, and they've made it a family vacation to come to Toronto for the forensic event. So obviously they're very excited. They can't wait, and they're looking forward to expand their business all over the world. So this is what it takes to be able to have the income that less than 1% of the world has. Is you have to be willing to do what 99% of the world is not willing to do, like fly to other countries to learn and to train yourself and to go above and beyond. So congratulations to you, Revital and Yehuda, and I'm looking forward to more and more exciting things from you. So moving on, we're going to go from Israel to Naples, Italy, to a gentleman that I had the pleasure to meet in Naples. He's a pastor, Mr. Benjamin Bigley. He's expanding his business in Naples, and as you can see, he launched 6 VDMs in Naples and all around the world. So it's also halfway in the middle of the night over there in Italy, so I don't see Benjamin on the call with us. But congratulations to you, Benjamin. I know you've been working hard. You're rocking your fairy shoes, as I saw you rocking them when I was in Italy. So, you're wearing the products, you're spreading the opportunity everywhere. I know that you're traveling to different cities. I know that you brought your leaders when I was in Italy over to Rome to attend the boot camp that I was doing there, and that's what it's all about. It's traveling and making sure that you have the knowledge to build your business. So congratulations to you, Benjamin, and looking forward to being back there in Italy. So moving on, we have Brooke Boston. So we're going back to Australia now. We're going to stay on that side of the world. We've got Brooke Boston in Perth, Australia, launched 4 new VDMs, another experienced networker that we have there in Perth. She's doing an incredible job. So I'm just going to unmute her really quickly, and we get a chance to hear from her. So hello, Brooke. Thank you for being on the webinar and for joining us, and congrats on all your success.
Hi, Lior. Thank you. Hi, everyone.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So share with everybody, what's been going on over there with your business for the month of May, and your expansion, and where you're taking your business.
Well, I'm definitely taking my business above and beyond you, Lior. I've got to catch up, so I've got no sleep. I'm definitely going to make this new business with GWT Work. I used to be with another network marketing company for a year, and I'm actually grateful that I was with them for a year and made it semi-work, because I now know that from when I was a little girl, luxury has always been in my blood. And when I was offered this opportunity, I didn't even think about it. I just said yes whilst I was watching my first video. So I signed up whilst I was watching my first video, and I'm very grateful for Tanya and Kat for giving me this opportunity as well, because they know my why, and my why is to retire my husband, drive my Range Rover, have more holidays, and have a beautiful, beautiful life. And I really know that this is going to happen with GWT, and the team that I'm building now are just so fantastic. They're really on point. They listen to, every webinar. They get on the training calls with myself, whatever time it is in the morning or night. And I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm just so happy that I'm just part of this company. And if anyone's thinking about doing it, get on. It's the most amazing ride.
Well, like you said, Brooke, there's not much to think about. You've got the whole GWT lifestyle that you've planned out for your life, and I'm excited for yourself and for your family for that. And I love how you said you wanna make more money than me, because only with our compensation plan is that actually possible. So nobody will be happier when that happens, and I definitely know if somebody's going to do it, it's definitely going to be you. So what's your next target?
My next target is Diplomat in the next 2 weeks, and I would like to make Ambassador by August as well. And by the end of the year, I'm hoping that I'll have those 32 luxury consultants so I can get my Range Rover. I've already gone for a test drive, and I actually called it a success drive. And I was driving along, and I was visioning myself in the Range Rover. And it was the most amazing thing. My husband was sitting in the back, and he's like, yeah, you got this. You've got this. So I'm very, very lucky that I've got an amazing husband that just pushes me and drives me as well. So, one thing I will say to everyone is make sure that you just stay around positive, beautiful, shining people to support you. And if anyone says, no, you can't do it, you turn around and say, yes, I can. Have a great day and get on with it, because this is it.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is the mindset that you want to have to be successful in this business. Get out of my way, because my Range Rover is about to run you over. So congratulations, Brooke, for all your success, and we're looking forward to hearing more from you in the near future.
Thanks, Lior.
All righty, so moving on, we are going back to Italy. We were just in Italy. We're going back to Italy. We've got Ranilla Garcia here from Milan. Had a incredible chance to meet this lady when I was in Milan a couple of weeks ago, and she is an incredible lady that, she got started in this business, wants to make a huge difference for herself and for her family. She's continuously active on social media and, showing people the great opportunity, and as you've seen, launched 4 new VDMs in the month of May. So she's taken the information that she's learned, she's applying it, and she's got a huge team growing out in Milan. Congratulations to you, Ranilla. Looking forward to seeing you again on one of my next trips to Italy, and continue having all the success that you're having. So congrats to you. Moving on, we're going back to Canada now. We've got this lovely couple in Calgary, Alberta. We've got Anne-Marie Chantel, and she's qualified by launching 4 new VDMs in the month of May. I know she's had tons of events over the last couple of days with our National Ambassador Renee Liao over there in Calgary. So, Anne-Marie, I know that since I was in Calgary and before and after, you've been consistently building your business all around the world. So congratulations to you on all your success and for being on the Night of the Stars this month.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Lior. I'm very excited to be on the call tonight. Yes, Renee Lior was just here this weekend. It was incredible, amazing training, lots of people who launched their mall, lots more coming up. Now, it's kind of interesting, like if I look at my story of how I launched 4 VDM in 1 month here coming this last trip that I had back home, because about 5 years ago when I launched my mall, I told all my friends in Quebec City that I was gonna try this thing, right? And all of them told me like, yeah, we'll see how you do, and then maybe we'll join. And 5 years later, I mean, I've been back home many times, but I don't always see my friends. And this time I made a really a business trip. And on top of coming to visit my family and friends back in Quebec City, all my friends were asking me, I've been seeing your lifestyle, I've been seeing what you're doing, and I'm just curious, is it this jewelry thing that got you to where you are today? And I said, absolutely, right? It's the consistency that you do of your work, and believe in yourself, believe in the company, and definitely we have the best training in the world, and I'm just so proud to be part of Global Wealth Trade. So yeah, it was really fun, like going back to visit some family and traveling and having friends coming to me to ask me, how do I launch my mall? How does it work? Can you show me? I want to be there as well. So yeah, that's my story. That's how we got going. And then obviously this weekend, I know I'm going to be on the Night of the Star many more months coming up. This is just a brand new beginning again. So I'm very excited, and my target is to be an ambassador before Forensic, and then by November 17, I will be original ambassador. That's for sure. So that's where
I have no doubt. You guys are always, you're no strangers to these calls. You're doing the personal development. You've got the right mindset. You're definitely, living a great lifestyle over there thanks to the GWT opportunity, and we're looking forward to hearing more from you. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All righty. So we are moving on to recognize some more stars, and we're going back to Toronto, Canada, from a gentleman that we heard from earlier on this call. We've got National Ambassador Renee Liao, one of our top earners, trainers, coaches, mentors, definitely somebody who helped me out and taught me a lot when I was getting started in this business. And you can see there he's holding up his retail sales check, which was 17 million back then. It's probably caught up to way over 20 or maybe 30 million by now. And that's what happens in your business when you're focused on helping people to be successful. You get rewarded as well. Help enough people have the success they want to have, and automatically you will have that success. And we also see him there in front of his BMW M5 with some great butt massagers that I've had the privilege to on some of our trips. So Renee, you're no stranger to this webinar over the last 8 years that you've been part of the company. So like any good leaders would do, you're leading by example. You're showing your team that launching VDMs all over the world is the way to success. So congrats to you for launching 4 in the month of May.
Well, thank you so much, Lior, and you said it exactly right. I couldn't agree more. I always believe that in this business and in life, you always want to lead by example, whether you're a father, whether you're a business partner for people, right? So I've always been sort of, I guess, walking the talk, if you want to call it that way. I don't believe that you can really teach someone without doing the things that you're teaching. And that's what's incredible about all of our leaders at GWT is that all of them are constantly leading by example. So, one of the things that really bothers me about this industry is you have all these so-called MLM trainers out there, who are trying to teach you how to make residual income. Meanwhile, they're not even doing the things that they're even teaching you to do, or they're teaching you how to make this income, but they don't even have the results anymore that they're talking about. So to me, it's always been one of my most sort of important aspects in my business, my culture, my ethics, just like the other leaders in GWT, to really lead by example, So you typically might have one person new per month. Just last month, just through some online contacts, I had to launch a few new LCs in Australia, a few in Malaysia, one in Mexico, just launched another one in Singapore recently as well too. So these are really just always fun, and as this past boot camp in Calgary, and what we taught was, once you learn to say all the things that the top leaders say, and once you know how to just, apply all the training, it's that easy. And I think one of the really cool things about what we have here at GWT, and I know you've seen as well too, is once people get started, it's seeing that duplication, which is so powerful. Seeing those brand new people come in, go through the first few stages of the training program, and they start launching their LCs within the first few days or in the first few months. So, I love this business. I'll never stop doing this business. I'll never stop sharing it, because I know that there's so many people out there in this world who are seeking and who are looking for GWT. And maybe some of the mistakes people make is they're trying to find all the wrong people. And if you just change your mindset and try to find all the people who are out there who are looking for this opportunity, we have a job to do. We have a mission to help everyone else out there, because like many others, I got so sick and tired of the health and wellnesses, and the travel MLMs, the insurance MLMs, and for once we have a company that's just so different. I'm not going to keep on talking, because I could talk for days and hours and weeks. So, Lior, thank you so much again, and calls back to you.
Well, I know you're full of wisdom and experience, and so that's why you can just go on and on and on. And thanks for sharing your advice to everybody. I'm sure everybody's learned a lot, and congrats to you. I'm sure we'll see you next month.
Thank you, Lior. All
righty, we're moving right along here. We're going back to Perth, Australia, no surprise. And we've got Aroha Patia, who qualified by launching 3 new VDMs in her first month in the month of May. I know she's been doing an incredible job, so we're going to unmute her to hear a few words. So Aroha, welcome to the webinar.
Thank you, Lior. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. So you just got started in May, launched 3 new VDMs, you're rocking and rolling. Share with everybody. Why did you get started, and what's the GWT opportunity going to do for you?
All right. Okay, so I got started, first and foremost for my family. I had come out of another MLM company, so we were quite set up for, what we wanted to achieve and how we were going to achieve it. But the company I was with, our hopes and dreams kind of got further and further away from us. So when I was introduced to this opportunity by Stacey, I looked at it and I thought, I'm so sharing this with my family, and we are going to run with this, because I've never seen an opportunity like this before. And, I have my partner, Corey. He also works away like Cherie's partner, and it's not hard to, it's not easy to be a stay-at-home mum and have your kids with you, just you, 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time on your own. So I'm also doing this to bring my partner, Corey, home, so we can, be able to, have more kids. We're getting married at the end of the year, so that's something to get, to look forward to. And just showing our family better ways. We've moved to Australia from New Zealand, to chase our dreams. And when we first got here, we thought the mining industry was the industry to be in. But, there's a lot of sacrifices that us as a family have made, and we just don't want to be doing that anymore.
Yeah, I definitely hear you. If you can have the opportunity to be with your family and have fun with them and, make a difference in people's lives, then there's really not much else that's better than that. And, you're on a great track there. Congratulations on you and Corey tying the knot in the near future. And I'm sure he's been great support for you and, helping you to build a business. And now you guys have that opportunity to, have that time together with your family that you've always wanted. So it's great that you guys are working towards that. And so what's your next target? What are you running for?
Oh, okay. So our next target will definitely be to hit Diplomat by the end of June. We've got such a great support network. Our team is amazing, and I know with the support we have from our team and from our family, I know this target will be definitely achievable. And then by August, we want to hit Ambassador. So just really, to me, it's just when we're setting our targets, we've got to make sure that we're putting in the hard work to reach these goals and to reach these targets. You know, making sure that if we're wanting Diplomat by the end of July, we definitely need to be, you know, excited and exhausted, of course, and it's a blessing to wake up every morning and be excited for something, to look forward to these amazing targets that are going to get us to where we need to be. So yeah, just keeping it simple and following the simple steps that GWT have given to us. You know, it's only the beginning for us here in Australia, and I look forward to sharing this opportunity to everybody.
Well, you've definitely inspired a lot of people all over the world with sharing us with your story. So thank you for that. And, you know, I love how you said, you know, you do have to work hard to have the results you want. You know, working hard for 40 hours a week for the next 40 years, that's hard. You know, putting in a little bit of effort for 3 to 5 years so that you can take the next 50 years off, you know, that might require some work, but it's definitely worth it so that you can do what you want to do in your life. So congrats to you guys, and we're looking forward to more and more success from you.
Awesome. Thank you, Lior.
You're welcome. Okay, now, where are we going now? Well, look at that. We've got Sally Leon Nadeau, who launched 3 new VDMs in the month of May. So, Sally, congratulations to you. I'm not sure where you are, but, you know, it's probably sometime in the middle of the morning for you. I do see here our President's Cup winner and top earner Reza Mizgarlu on the call, so I'm just going to unmute Reza and see if he wants to share a few words about Sally. So Reza, thank you for joining us on the call today, being the top earner. I know that you're always on these webinars and, you know, sharing and learning all the time. So, you know, would you like to say a few words about Sally? All right, we might be having some technical difficulties on Reza's behalf. We're just going to wait another couple of seconds to see if it's something that he can resolve, and if not, maybe we can get Reza back on the call a little bit later on to share a few words about Sally. So congratulations to you, Sally, for launching 3 VDMs in May. That's amazing, and you know, I'm sure this is only the beginning for you, and we're looking forward to more and more success coming from your side. So, moving on, we have Rita Gao from China, and we're going to unmute Rita so that she can share a few words. I think we're actually going to unmute Ivy, again, from the Toronto Regional Center. I think Rita's with Ivy, and she can share a few words. So, Ivy, are you there?
Hi, Lior, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Hello? Hi. Okay, so I have Rita here with me. She's going to say a few words for us.
Hi.
Hi, Rita. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Good, good, good. So congratulations on launching 3 new VDMs in the month of May. So share with everybody, you know, why did you get started, and, you know, what's been the motivation for your business?
I just keep going to share this good opportunity to everybody, and then just get they join. Yeah. Why? Because my goal is national ambassador. Let's go. So
Good.
I'm working hard.
Great. And I'm sure you're going to do that by the end of the year, right?
Yes, of course.
All right. Well, congratulations to you, Rita. Fantastic work. And I'm sure we're going to be hearing more and more from you in the near future. So keep up the great work. All right. So we've got Kessie Nair over here from South Africa. I know that Kessie has had some great success in his first month in May. He's launched 3 new VDMs. I'm just looking to see if we have Kessie online. I don't see him online, but you know, let me see if our National Ambassador Reza Mizgarlu has been able to get back, and maybe he can share a few words about Kessie. Reza, are you there with us?
Yes, I'm Lior. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, Reza. Thank you for joining us. And you know, maybe you can share a few words about Kessie and Sally as well.
Great. Well, Kessie is a good friend of mine. We've been, you know, got to know each other online. He's from the industry 20 some odd years, and you know, I introduced him to GWT. He was with a different program, and he was absolutely blown away. But you know, he kept studying us, kept watching us, and recently he got back to me and said, Reza, I'm ready to get going. I'm ready to blow this. You know, how do I get started now? So this was last week, and I said, okay. So I was traveling. We got together. We had a quick conversation. He launched a BDM. I know he's got his sights set on 16.6. He actually more than that. He wants to go be regional in 6 months, and he's got some great team. I know he has not stopped traveling. He's regrouping as we speak. His people, his team. I know he's got a massive show happening on the 22nd. So yeah, expect to hear a lot from South Africa. Sally as well is basically she's a business partner of Kessie. She is absolutely blown away with our products. She's absolutely blown away with our business, with our culture, with our compensation plans. We had some conversations, and you know, I was looking at their you know, Facebook pages, the timeline, and the GW Global Trade South Africa page, and these guys are getting geared up for something tremendous. It's something massive. I know they have their sights set on number 1, not like in the future, but they're talking about this calendar year. So yeah, expect to hear a lot from them. So glad to have them on board. Wonderful people, and they're awesome. So back to you, Lior.
Great. Well, thanks so much, Reza, for joining us on this call as usual. And we're looking forward to big things coming from South Africa. So everybody keep your eyes peeled on that area. We're going to go to the islands, the Caribbean islands. We're going to go to Haiti right now. We've got Shizalande Laguerre, I hope I said that correctly, who launched 3 new VDMs in the month of May. So congratulations to you for all your success there. I don't see her on the webinar, so I'm going to unmute our Regional Ambassador, Sean Haynes. It doesn't look like I'm able to do that, so maybe I'll unmute our Regional Ambassador, Sean Singh, to be able to say a few words about her. So Sean, I've unmuted you. If you could unmute yourself and say a few words about her, that would be great. All right, it looks like Sean might be having some technical difficulties unmuting himself. So, you know, hopefully we can get them on to say a few words. But congratulations to you, Shizalande. We're looking forward to more and more success coming out of Haiti, as we've seen happening. So moving on to Grenada, we've got Jason Douglas, who launched 3 VDMs on the island of Grenada. Jason, congratulations to you. I see you on social media constantly plugging away, and I do see you here on the webinar with us. So Jason, congrats and welcome to the call.
Hello, thank you, Leo, and good night, everyone. You hearing me?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear. So, you know, share with everybody, Jason, what was your motivation to, you know, keep plugging away at this business, and where are you taking it?
Okay, well, thank you very much, Leo, and I'm very happy to be back on the Night of Stars. Been a little while, and I've definitely, at the beginning of this year, I made a decision, you know, that when I saw this opportunity with GWT, I saw what it could do for not just for me, but for my family. I have 2 young children, and what it could do for Grenada and even beyond. So I started plugging away right away. I saw this opportunity as one that everybody should know about. And I love to say something that you, Leo, usually say someone comes within 5 feet, they should know about GWT. And that's the kind of approach that I've been using. And you know, as you keep going out there, getting exposure, now I find that persons are actually coming to me instead of me having to keep going to persons, and that's the way it's been going now. And in this last month, I was not only able to launch here in Grenada 2 VDMs, but also in Dominica. And thanks to our Ambassador Vanisha Charles Jones, who did an excellent job there in Dominica. And I had one guest in that event, and from that came 2 launches, right? So I'm very appreciative of that, and looking to really continue building this business, because I know that GWT, we have the best compensation plan, the best products, and we definitely taking it to the billion.
Well, you've been building the business consistently, my friend, and talking to everybody that you meet, and that's how you do it. You know, so congrats to you, and I'm sure we'll see you more and more on these calls every single month.
Definitely.
All righty. So moving along, we've got another person who is no stranger to this call. We've got Sean Haynes, our regional ambassador from Toronto, Canada, another President's Cup winner and top earner and trainer. I'm having some difficulty, you know, unmuting Sean over here on the webinar. You know, hopefully he can, you know, maybe re-log in, and we can get him back onto the call. But congratulations, Sean. You know, consistently building your business, leading by example, showing everybody that you know, running towards your targets will definitely get you there. So congrats, Sean, and looking forward to more and more great things from you. All righty, we're going back to Perth, Australia now. We've got a gentleman by the name of Chris Harrison who launched 3 VDMs in the month of May. This young man has been consistently building his business. I'm gonna see if he's on the call, and if he's not, I'm going to unmute our national ambassador Renee Liao, who I believe sponsored Chris into the business, and you know, maybe Renee can share a few words about him. So Renee, I've unmuted you, and you can go ahead.
Well, thank you so much again, Lior. And again, yeah, so Chris is a phenomenal person. Basically came from Amway and basically spent a little while there. Unfortunately, was not having a good time with the product, had a lot of hard times, you know, promoting and selling those products. So he actually heard my interview on MLM Nation, and I was kind of just sharing the things that we teach about in GWT in terms of the industry, you know, retention ratios, all that good stuff. And basically reached out to me. And you know, pretty much after 2 conversations or so, he instantly launched his mall. Since then, has been really, really coachable, and I think that's one of the key things why a lot of people on the call tonight who are having success. It's because they're just so coachable. So you know, congrats to all of you again on the call tonight. Yeah, so Chris was really coachable. Got started, launched 3 VDMs. Just yesterday, he also launched another Diamond VDM. His parents, and so. You know, he's really looking forward to expanding all over the world here. I know he fell in love with GWT. His goal is to become an ambassador by end of this year, and so you know, he just fell in love with GWT like many others did. So we can't wait to welcome Chris to the Ambassador Club in the future. So thank you, Lior, and back to you.
Great. Well, thanks so much, Renee, for sharing a few words on behalf of Chris. And Chris, I'm sure this is just the beginning for you, and we're looking forward to more and more exciting things over there in Perth. So we're going right back to Toronto. We've got Chuan Fu Zhu, who had retail sales of over $2,000 in the month of May. So I'm going to unmute Ivy, and maybe we can hear a few things from Chuan Fu Zhu. So Ivy, are you there?
Hi, Lior. Chen Fu actually just left. He had something to take care of. I was speaking on behalf of him.
Great. So go right ahead.
Hello?
Share with us a little bit about this gentleman.
So Chinfu started, launched his mall in August of last year, and he had launched 9 BDM over so far, and he was introduced to the company, sorry, by RA Jason Pong, and all he did was, as you can see from his picture, he's very fashionable. So all he did was wear the products to a lot of parties, and that's how he made his retail sales, just from selling off his body, basically.
Well, there you go. You wear the products, you become a product of the product, and all of a sudden you start noticing there's money in your pocket. So, that's the great thing about the GWT opportunity. Congratulations to you, Chuan Fuju, and I'm sure that just by wearing the products, I'm sure we're going to see more and more exciting things happening on your end of the business. So congrats to you. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have our retail sales queen, somebody who's consistently generating retail sales every single month. We've got Daisy Kurkulakos over in Toronto, our retail sales queen who's winning awards for selling the products, and she's definitely on the call. So Daisy, congrats to you. No stranger here on the call, so share with everybody. What's your secret in making all these retail sales, and how can everybody do what you do? All right, so Daisy, you are unmuted.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Welcome and congrats.
Thank you, Lior. Good to hear you again as always, and congratulations to everybody who's been on the call tonight. It's been an amazing call. I love to see all the new VDMs, and I love to see people making retail sales, obviously. This particular retail sale of mine was a bit of a surprise because it was actually done in 1 week. A few weeks ago when I had to travel back home to Greece for my aunt's funeral. And at my aunt's funeral, another aunt of mine approached me and actually wanted to take my purse off my shoulder because she was traveling the next day to Europe for a short vacation. So wearing the product is definitely one of the ways I do it. All my friends, all my family here in Greece, everywhere, actually call me the fairy queen because they see me nothing but fairy, and now they're going to see me in fairy shoes as well. So one of the key things to do is, again, talk to as many people as you want, do parties. I so encourage the parties, the get-togethers, and wear the product. Keep wearing the product and talking about the product. Excitement and knowledge will take you a long way in retail.
There you go. There you go. So, it sounds like you're going to be continuing to be our retail sales queen. And, do you foresee any sort of competition for you as you're consistently the retail sales queen?
Absolutely. I think a lot of people are doing a lot of great work in retail sales, and I love competition, and I will refuse to give up my title. So for the ones that are willing to come up against me, go for it. Good luck.
All right. Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. The challenge has been thrown down. If you believe that you can be the next retail queen or king, for that matter, Daisy is ready to battle it out with you. So congrats again, Daisy. We'll see you next month, and great to hear from you again.
Thank you, Lior. Thank you, everybody, and have a good night.
Thank you. All righty. Well, that rounds out our Night of the Stars for May. We do have some special announcements, so don't go anywhere just yet. We've got our host, Angel, from Winnipeg, Canada, who's going to come back on the line, and she's going to share with you some exciting announcements and things that are important for your business. So don't go anywhere. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's everybody can do what these Night of the Stars have done. Yes, they are special in their own right, but we're all special in our own right. And if you heard the things that they've been talking about today, you can go from 0 to over 100 LCs in your team in 4 weeks, just like Stacy has done in Australia, and continue to grow your business, to give yourself and your family the life that they deserve. So thank you, everybody, for joining me on the call today, and I'm going to throw it back right to Angel to let you guys know about the great announcements coming up. So back to you, Angel.
Hi, Lior. That was amazing. Congratulations to everybody, all these amazing achievements. I just wanted to mention, Lior, I had Alice Coe here on the line, and there was somebody on her team, Jessica, who had sold a fairy mosh piece. So she just wanted to say a couple of words about that. If that's okay, she's with Rita Zhang, and I'll just unmute her for a moment. Alice, are you there? Alice?
Alice.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Alice.
Hi.
Hi. You wanted to mention about Jessica?
How are you?
Good. How are you tonight?
Oh, very good, very good. Jessica is away on vacation in Bahamas, but she sold a fairy marsh ring last month, almost $8,000. So I think it's worth mentioning.
Wow, amazing. Congratulations to her. I guess we can get a slide organized for her, and hopefully she'll be around next week. We also see Sean sent a comment. He's been trying to get him on the call, but we've been unable to unmute him, unfortunately. I just want to see if there are any other comments. There's so many amazing story. Brooke, thank you so much. We love you, Stacy, and all these incredible comments. People are so overwhelmed and excited. All of you have been such an inspiration. So thank you so much to Lior, and once again, congratulations to all of our GWT stars tonight. Just a couple of quick announcements. We have the CDSC by the Sea coming up, a couple of weekends on June 27th. Such an exciting day spent with the corporate of GWT. So much fun in the sun and lots of tips and lots of mentoring being done by all the leaders in GWT, so you certainly don't want to miss that. I see here that right now we've reached capacity, so if there's anybody who isn't able to attend, please let the office know, because I'm sure there's a list a mile long of people who would love to be at that event. We also have, everybody's talking about it. We've got people flying in from all over the world. I was listening, people from all the way from Australia coming in for our forensic networker training. We've got that coming up on July 10th and 11th. It's a must-attend event. Tickets are still available in your back office for that. That's in Mississauga at the International Plaza in Ontario. So welcome to everybody who's going to be attending to that. It's so exciting. It's right around the corner. And we also always want to mention our international convention, which is coming up, our 10-year anniversary celebration. It's going to be epic from April 7th to 10th. 2016. If you don't have that event on your calendar, make sure you put it on there right away. The tickets are at an unbelievably low price of $139. So make sure you go into your back office and pick up those tickets today. So thank you so much to everybody. Make sure you're all on the night of the stars for the fast start training that is scheduled for every single Tuesday night. So good night to all. Thank you so much to our incredible host, Lior Skaler. And once again, congratulations to everybody and good night.
Thanks for hosting, Angel. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Lior. Good night, everybody.